There is often a requirement in AutoCAD electrical drawings to place your wire gauge or colour labels against your wires as well as your wire numbers. You can see the wire numbers there in the drawing, but there are no wire gauge or colour labels right now. When you are placing these wire gauge colour labels into your AutoCAD electrical drawings, you make sure that they're on a separate layer. We're still using Demo 10 Project and drawing demo02.dwg, and if you go to the Home tab on the ribbon and click on the layer pull down here, you'll see that we have a new layer called Wire Label. Now I've created that to put our wire gauge colour labels onto to avoid any confusion. I've also given it a nice bright magenta type colour so that it stands out on the drawing. Go back to the schematic tab now, and to place these actual wire gauge colour labels, you go to the Insert Wires Wire Numbers panel, click on the flyout here, and there's wire colour gauge labels. If you haven't done the setup for the first time, make sure that you do. So click on the setup button, and you'll notice that for the red wires, if I scroll down, we've already got a default colour gauge label. So for the 14 and the 16 AWG, you can see that we have colour gauge labels set up. Also make sure that you set up your default settings. Leaders there, text size, arrow size, leader gap size, make sure they're all set up. Make sure you set up your leader arrow type as well. Leader layer is the SIMS, SYMS layer. Text layer is that wire label layer that we created earlier. It's already there in the drawing, so you don't need to worry about going into the Layer Properties Manager. But you would make sure in every AutoCAD electrical project that you do, you have a wire label layer. So when I click on OK now, I've got the option of placing with a leader or no leader. Let's do with a leader first, and I'm going to do it align with wire, and I'm going to do an auto placement, and I'm going to pick on that wire there. So it's selected the object, I press enter, and there's my automatic placement. So I'll just hit escape now to cancel that command. If I go back up again now, wire colour gauge labels again, this time I won't align it with the wire, and I'll do it manually with a leader. Set up wire for label, so if I click on the wire itself, now I've got the option of where to place the leader start. So I click there, I come up a little bit, click there, go horizontally, click there, like I was placing a wire number with a leader. And then when I press enter, I've got my own personalized custom leader line this time. If I hit escape one more time, go back to the command again, wire color gauge label again this time, no leader, align with wire, and then manual, and I click on this wire here, it aligns it with the wire, just like it does with the wire numbering. So then I press escape again just to cancel the command. So there's 3 different ways of placing your wire gauge colour labels in your AutoCAD electrical drawings. Is there a right-hand shortcut method for this? Well, let's go and check on the 400 wire over here. We can actually select the wire itself and then right-click over the wire. And is there a wire colour gauge labels? Yes, there is. But you select the wire and not the wire number. So I click there, takes me into exactly the same set of commands. I'm going to go with no leader, align with wire, manual. Click on the wire itself here, and there's my label. And then I hit escape just to cancel the command. So you can do it off of the ribbon. You can use your right-hand shortcut menu, but you'll notice the most important thing there, make sure that these labels are on a separate AutoCAD electrical layer.